welcome to the stream. I'm just going to be running a commentary on this as I go. Also, feel free to ask any questions you may have throughout the stream. So I'm going to try and get to this beacon. Although I think they'll cap it before I do. Yep. So activating the ability now on Griffin and get that kill quite quickly. This Tyrant's still quite a bit of damage, it's really nice. Always surprised by it. So we just got to try to take down this guy before it kills me because I'm getting pretty low on HP. Just about kills me, but that's alright because I can go with my Raven and try and get the majority of the way there, whilst maybe even stealing a kill here. So I realise they're dealing quite a bit of damage, so I retreat. And now we're going to push on this guy. But I get run up again. That happens a lot on my baby account. I'm just getting completely obliterated by other people. Ah, it's good fun though. So just using the ability to get through that, and now trying to kill the Aljun before it takes flight again. With the Aljun dead, I have to focus on this Demeter. Bit surprised how it's got a full setup, only being in Gold League. But I guess that's just what happens, you know. You get quite a few tankers. Kind of annoys me, but what can you do? Okay. Using ability to get through this. I'm trying to kill this guy, but I think it's probably going to take me out because it's got high level Havocs by the looks of it. Yeah, well, welcome Tara Rose Gaming. It's really nice to have you in the chat. This will be one of the first commentary videos I've done, so it's nice to have you here. Feel free to drop any questions in the chat and I will get back to them as quick as I can. I will also be releasing the results for this current giveaway, which will be coming out today. So good luck on that. Okay, so we lost, but at least we came first. I don't think that was a squad, but I know some of the people in that group had some very high level bots, which is a bit odd seeing as we're still in quite a low league on this account. But I guess that just happens quite a bit on Steam. I think they're going to try and fix it soon, which will be a relief. Let's just upgrade that. It might have been a squad though, I didn't actually check. Oh, welcome, dear Sand. How are you? It's nice to have you in the chat as well. Yeah, Tara, I think they are tankers, but that's alright. They end up getting caught out quite quickly. So I'm going to start with the Raven and go for the beacon to my right and then push the middle beacon. It's always quite a useful strategy with Raven. And it looks like someone's trying to drop leagues on the enemy team because they just destroyed their bot. Oh, welcome Shantanu Rawat. Sorry if I'm not that good at pronouncing it, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Let me know how I should say it in the chat. Unless I said it alright, I guess. Yeah, how have you been, man? It's nice to have you here. Hope you're doing good. So I'm just spawning in with the leech. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks, Shantanu. By image, do you mean the thing which is on the screen right now? Because I can happily send you over a file for that. I'll just have to get around to doing that once this stream's over, if that's alright with you. If you mean something else, please just let me know. It's nice to see you doing good, Shantanu. Have you had any good stuff going on in Warbox? Any good events? And yeah, thanks. I really do like this leech build. It seems to work pretty well, especially in lower leagues, because these things do a lot of damage for their cost. I mean, these things are super cheap. It's always surprising. Like, in high level leagues, you'll see this. Like, people like to use these because I think they deal more damage than almost any weapon at the moment. Just they're so underrated, but that's kind of nice, because it means not too many people are using them. Normally people just disregard them because they're of a low cost, and people always assume that if something's cheap, then it's not worth that much. But I think quite the opposite in this game. Like, a lot of the meta items get nerfed very quickly, and it's always better to go for something which is more reliable, because you know they're not going to buff or nerf the Tarans that much at all. So it's a pretty safe bet. So yeah, I'm glad you think that. Tara Road. I will try and get a 4th Taran on it soon. I think I'm pretty close to it actually. Just need a little bit more gold. Yes, they do. Although I actually think their burst damage is higher if you factor in having decent accuracy. Yeah, because after the nerf, they got hit really hard. Because I know they basically halved the damage they were doing by nerfing the attack speed. And the issue with atomizers is that due to their really bad accuracy, unless you're burst firing or at very close distance, they deal pretty low damage. Because I know every like 4 seconds I have to stop firing with them, so they become quite impractical. Whereas Tarans are basically constantly firing and dealing crazy amounts of damage. So I want to spawn out my Titan, so I'm just going to maybe die as the Ravana, maybe get a kill along the way, make kind of a mad dash to the middle unless I'm killed before that. I am killed, but that's alright. Spawn in with the Monos. And now we've just got to push. So I'm going to use this Arthur as a shield, because what it means is I can fire like I'm doing right now, and then when it comes around to reloading, I can just jump behind the Arthur and take absolutely no damage, which is always a really fun thing to do. And I get the kill. That's really good. Yeah, tell me if you have any suggestions for the account, because I'm still in the process of getting all the bots down. So if you have any suggestions for robots which you think would be a really good addition to my hangar, just let me know, because I'd love to get them. Not the best stats, but still did alright. This is also my 2nd game on, so I'm still a bit rusty. I'm trying to get all of these Tarans to Mark 2. I've done 1 and I'm just working on the 2nd. And I think I'm about 800 gold away. Yeah, they're really cheap, 1,500 gold, so hopefully I'll get them very soon. Also close to another one of these chests, which is a really nice surprise. Okay, just going to load into another quick match and see what I can do. So it's Beacon Rush, so that means I should drop in as the Raven. I'm going to take the beacon on the right and then push into center. do a bit of a super jump. I think I might have over jumped that a little bit, but that's alright because I can just counterbalance that. Yeah, no, the fifth slot's a lot harder to get than people say. I mean, I spent, I think it was 10 hours grinding for it, which I'm happy for now, but it is a lot harder than people think. I mean, if you've seen any of the videos which I've done, I've spent a lot of time grinding on this. Like, I can stream up to 3 hours a day on this account. And although it takes a lot of time, it is good fun. I mean, as long as I've got a couple of people watching, it's really nice to stream. But yeah, the third slot is good, but then the fourth slot gets a bit expensive. And then when you get to the fifth slot, it's quite a shock. How much is it? I've forgotten the price. I think it's 5,000, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so we'll just get killed by a hornet there, which is a bit unfortunate. So I get a Maravana, because I've noticed we haven't even actually captured the left beacon. And there's a fight going on in the centre, so I'll try and join in there. Okay, yeah, it is 5,000 gold. Oh, it's nice you're already on 2,000 gold. I mean, you're going to get there soon, man. All of these events seem to pay out pretty nice amounts of gold. And as long as you can do those daily challenges, I think it'll take under a month. Which really is not too bad, if you ask me. What robot do you think you're going to put in your hangar once you get that fifth slot? Oh yeah, the pilot skill reroll is expensive, I guess. I spent a lot on that on my main account. Like, back in the days when the Aljund was meta, I think I spent about... might have even been 7,000 gold in a single sitting. Just continuously re-spinning it. It did pay off, but it took a very large amount of gold out of my account. Oh, Sniper Hades, that's a really nice build. Will that be Dragoon Marquess, Hornet Marquess, or would it be something else? Be interested to see what kind of setup. I'm sure you'll get to the sixth slot very soon. I mean fifth slot, sorry. I think of Titans for some reason. Alright, so we got a pretty nice Cerberus there. That guy's bought the Operation Pass a few times. It's quite a cool prize, I have to say, that Cerberus. It looks just like that Phantom build, which I really like. Because I love playing as Phantom on my old account, and the Stellar Phantom skin just looked epic. I mean, it's a really nice skin. Same for the Stellar Cerberus. Oh, yeah, okay, Marcus and Magnetar, they're both brilliant weapons. I mean, I know Magnetar is very fun because I've been running it on my shells actually, on one of my shells actually, to lock down my enemies. Because I always have an issue with people escaping my blast, so I have 2 Magnetars in one of those, and it works very well. Although Marquess are very underrated and amazing for a sniper build, because they just completely obliterate robots at 600 meters. Welcome to the channel. Is this your first time here? Hornet Marquess and Dragoon Marquess are both very good, but it depends who you're trying to fight. If you're going against Titans, I will definitely say run a Hornet, because Hornet is very, very effective versus Titans. I'm trying to kill this Ao Ming, but I think I'm going to run out of ammo before I do. I mean, if you have Hornets available, give them a try, and if they don't work, you can always switch over. That's what I think, you know, it's always good to try out your weapons. Oh, okay, it's fragile to Arthur, yeah it is. Wow, we've got 7 people so far, that's really nice. Also, don't forget, if you ever have any ideas or suggestions for what I can do in this video, just let me know, because I'm happy to do some challenges if that makes some of you happy, you know? You know, Hades demolishes Arthur because it gets that double damage versus the physical shield. So it's always good to try that out. Well, Nucleon Quarker is, although it's been nerfed, it still works very well, especially in middle leagues. People always seem to disregard it now because of its nerf, but I still run Nucleons on my Aljun, and they still seem to shred because they're high enough level. Or Raven with one Panata. How about Raven with no weapons at all and I just use it for a beacon runner? I might get like 0 damage that game, but if I can put 2 ECUs on it, if that's permitted, that might be quite a funny beacon runner. Alright, I think... Oh, they've just dropped in a Fenrir. I think they're going to try and kill me, but they're going to fail miserably because the time's going to run out. Well, yeah, because of how much damage Nucleons dealt originally, they still do quite a bit. Which I think is nice, because a lot of people spent a very large amount of time, and in some cases even money. Alright, but now I'm going to be opening a chest. The Neo Tortuga 100 chest. Now I really want a Typhon. Or perhaps one of these weapons. I could put a Devastator on my Falcon and that would be deadly. Don't really want any pilots because I don't have those bots, but let's just open it up and spin. Ooh, 300 gold. That's brilliant. Okay. That means I am now at 1,000 gold, so I should be able to get my new weapon for my Scarab Leech very quickly. Okay, so as Air Chicken asked, I will be putting only no weapons on this. Taking it a little bit further. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I also had the same issue on this account. The first prize I got, I think, was the pilot for Typhon. Yeah, this was my first prize. That was just really annoying because I don't even have the Typhon. But it's alright now, you know. You live, you learn, you get better. Okay, so this is the build I'll be running. Or Air Chicken, hope you find this funny. I'm going to be trying my best not to get blown up instantly. I might just drop a cloaking unit on because I'm going to need all the health I can get and all the stealth I can get. Should I add? There we go. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this Raven's going to get completely clapped. I don't imagine he's going to last more than, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds. So I'm going to have to try and use as much skill as I can to avoid getting instantly eliminated. If I can even capture 1 or 2 beacons, that would be brilliant. No weapons or bots. That's very funny, but I don't know how practical that is in terms of playing the game. Unless you meant no weapons on bots, which I guess theoretically could work, but I would most likely get a very low game and probably get reported for what would look like trying to drop a league without any damage. Alright, so we got the first beacon. I would go over to this beacon, but Duracell 1043 seems to be holding that. So I've now just got to wait for my teammates to get ahead so I can actually capture a beacon without getting instantly blown up. Oh yeah, everyone is getting pilots from the rewards. I think there's some level of it being a bit rigged. It's a bit annoying, but that's what happens, you know. Oh, full flame Fenrir, that sounds very fun. I know flames work very well on most brawlers. I've done it before and it completely shreds. I've done that very specific build. Full flames. It demolishes shells, especially with lockdown ammo. So I'm trying to capture the beacon, but it seems this guy's just got stuck up there. But these guys do not want me to capture the beacon, so I'm just going to fly. Oh, okay, I got blown up. Not much hope in that. Okay, let's go on to the Scarab Leech, I guess. Okay. What are we going to do? Let's try and shoot this Fenrir a bit. Hoping they won't shoot at me for a little bit. Oh, I'm in range with the Tyrants, this is nice. Putting on the leech ability. Trying to run rounds. And by the time this ability is over, I should be back behind cover. Oh, I think he got a couple shots off on me, but that's okay. Oh, Shell with Devastator instantly makes it a killer combo. And I know Gusts are alright at close distance, so that must be fun. Yeah, it is broken. I have 2 shells in my hanger. I could have run a third, but I don't want to trigger people too much. I mean, I could have run 5, but it really annoys people. So I only have 2. And they're both completely different setups for different roles. Also got to stay true to the Aljun, you know. Never taking the Aljun out my hanger. Regardless of how nerfed it gets. Oh, Linda's even more crazy for that robot. Probably the best pilot, which you can buy in the store. What did I say store now? Sorry, which you can win in the boxes. It's very useful. I mean, that 30% speed boost and 10% damage may not sound like much, but you go really fast, really quickly. You know, you can pretty much travel half the map if you have a jump unit. Well, I'm being attacked quite heavily. Hoping to get some more damage off from this guy before I die, maybe even pop behind some cover. Force his weapons to reload. Oh, Glacier Blaze is also a good setup. I have run that and I can confirm it. It's pretty good against shells. Yeah, Devastator Rhyme's also very good. Yeah, that Lancelot was just completely shredded there. Standard no chance. Yeah, Minos takes damage pretty quickly, but it is good. It deals good damage. Fun abilities as well. At high level, Minos is very good, whereas Arthur does well from level 1. I mean, if you had to choose between 2, I'd say level up a Minos. But if you aren't able to, just go for the Arthur. It's very effective at low levels. I'm trying with retaliators because I lose the lock-on effect from Cyclone a lot when I'm attacking people. Haha, that's funny to hear. Yeah, Shell's very good against Loki. Oh, and congratulations. I didn't know there were any Shell giveaways going about, so it's a great job, man. It's a really fun bot. I mean, I love it. Yeah, the Algen's pretty much the perfect counter for Loki, so I wouldn't suggest running it at the moment, because basically everyone has one. Yeah, the reason that is because they're giving them away a lot. There's so many Algen giveaways. Welcome to the stream, Suitazon. I hope that's how I pronounce it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, either run a duo squad or a full squad, because if you're anywhere in the middle, you're going to get clapped by full squads. I have tried Igniter Cryo, but it doesn't work very well at low levels. Oh, I love the moon map. Yeah, I think that Scorpion is a tanker, because they're running Mark II scatters in Gold League. May have to drop a report after this, because that's just ridiculous. No one should be able to take out an entire squad by themselves. Oh yes, Dreadnought map. Which platform are you on? Because I'm not sure if that's still around actually. Okay, so we got a griffin, so I'll try and take them out pretty quick. Oh, 2 griffins, that's nice. Oh, okay, you guys are on Android, I guess, yeah. So I know there's the ship carrier, I don't know how you put it, but the ocean carrier is pretty common on iOS to get on. Thou shalt sacrifice thyself to Lord Cossack. Okay, so this will be the last game I'm doing for the moment, but I'm sure I'll be doing quite a few later. Just see if we can get some good damage this game. I want to end it on a high. I'm just getting attacked by this Alming, but once I reload I should be able to take it down. This Alming's fast. Yeah, I do have a dog. Oh, okay, this is a crazy Alming. Something seems a bit off with that, but... I mean, yeah, the carrier map's kind of annoying unless you run lots of shells and minuses and scorpions. Because those all benefit from close range combat, which is how Shell is. How Shell runs off, how Demeter benefits, I guess, even. And especially with Scorpion and Minos. It could be. I mean, there are the occasional hackers on here. Often they have quick speed and fast reload. And that's been an issue for a while. It's often very common to tell because they're firing ammo ridiculously fast, which is happening. It's a bit confusing because you see how rapid fire that is. Normally those things are meant to take about a couple seconds to reload, but they're just launching ammo as fast as they can go. Who am I to question though? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Happy to hear one. As long as it is PC, because we can't be dropping anything like that in the chat, so maybe Sharanga, oh dear. Yeah, that's funny. The bot's going to be ridiculously fast with a module especially, which shouldn't be, because I know I've been saying this. If you can get a special module on, I think it's the accelerator, you can go about 45, and this bot's meant to be slow. I meant like 45 kilometers an hour. This bot's meant to be slow, but with a module it goes super quick, and that shouldn't be happening. Not to mention running shotguns and vengeances. That will completely demolish people. Alright, I think this is it for now. Nice game to finish on. Jeez, though, look at this guy. Tanker. Bloody hell. Right, let's check out his squad mate, because I think this guy's going to be doing something dodgy. Nope, okay, that's alright. I'm hoping they'll nerf it, because if they don't, it's going to create complete chaos for a very long time. Alright, that's all from me. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be back later.